All right, guys, now that you have made it successfully to your online book, let's make sure that we're at lesson 5-1. Remember, you can hit the back arrow for lesson 5-1. Click on lesson 5-1. And we are in section number 4. Section number 4. You can pause this video and make sure you're in the right spot before we get started. We are going to write an equation to show each fraction as the sum. That means we have to use addition. We can only use addition because we're looking at sum of unit fractions. If it's easier, guys, you can use this line here as your fraction line. When we are breaking apart or decomposing the fraction, we only want to change or break apart the numerator. That's it. Our denominator, our bottom number, is going to stay the exact same. How can I break apart 5? Think of it as what plus what number equals 5? Sure, 2 plus 3 equal 5. Now that I have the sum here, I can go back and add my denominator that's not changing. And I'm going to put that below the fraction line. I'm thinking of this line that's already there as my fraction line. 2/12 plus 3/12 equal 5/12. What's another way that I can break apart 5? Remember, what number plus what number equals 5? 1 plus 4 equals 5. And what's my denominator? 12. So I'm going to use my tool here for 12. And I'm drawing, instead of using my T tool today, I'm using my drawing tool. It's this little pencil. So if it's easier for you to just use your drawing tool, you can, but please make sure that I can read your numbers. I want you to write one more equation that shows what plus what equals 5. What two numbers equal 5? What's your denominator? 12. Okay, so go ahead, finish this last example. For number 2, 4 100ths. Don't let this big 100 throw you off because it's going to stay the same. Your denominator will stay the same. We're breaking apart the 4. We're decomposing the 4. How can I separate 4 into more than one group? 1 plus 3 equals 4. And I have to remember to go back and add my denominator because I am working with fractions. Has my denominator changed? Nope. It's still 100. It's still 100. Let's think of another way. Instead of 1 plus 3, how about 3 plus 1 equals 4, my numerator. And what's my denominator, bottom number? 100. Again, I want you to pause. You think of another number, or 2 or 3, that equal 4. What plus what equals 4? Once you have decided what two numbers added together equal 4, go back and add your denominator. Add your denominator. Has it changed? Nope. It's still 100. Once you finish those two problems, click Save. And then in the top right-hand corner, you have a white arrow. I'm going to click it. Oh no, I have the answer there. Let me clear it out. Clear. There we go. Guys, these directions are long. We are doing the exact same thing we did for the first two problems. We're decomposing the fraction that they're giving us. We're breaking apart the numerator, and leaving the denominator the same. We're breaking apart the numerator and then leaving the denominator the same. The fraction that they gave us is, I need to click my drawing tool, is 7/10. So in this example, I'm breaking apart 7. I'm going to show 3 ways that I can decompose or break apart 7. My 10 stays the same. In the example they provided, they chose 5 plus 2 equals 7, and then went back and added their denominator. The second part of this is to shade in the number of pieces that you have in your numerator. So when I look at this fraction, 5/10, what's my numerator? 5. So you can see that 5 pieces are shaded dark blue. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's my numerator in my second fraction? Yes, 2. So you can see that there are 2 pieces shaded in light blue. 1, 2. So we have that example. Let's make sure that we understand how or why that answer works. Let's take it step by step. 7/10 is the fraction that we're using, that we're decomposing. So I'm going to ask you, what 2 numbers equal 7? Equals 7. Blank plus blank equals 7. If it helps, you can draw 7 circles and then break them apart. 4, 5, 6, 7. Just put a line anywhere you like. Okay, let's put it right here. How many do I have on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 plus, how many circles are on this side? 1. 6 plus 1 equals 7. My second step is to go back and add my denominator. And what's your denominator in the fraction that we're decomposing? 10. Very good. So 10, I'm just going to go back and add 10 because that's my denominator, my bottom number. Now we're going to record it by shading in the parts of the circle. In my first fraction here, what's my numerator? 6. So we're going to click a color. Okay, red's clicked. 1. Why can't I click my colors? Well, guys, you're supposed to just click on these letters and then you can click in a circle and it works. Mine's not working. So I am going to go to my drawing tool. Under size, you will see that blue is highlighted. Go to this square, little rectangle thing here. Change the color to whatever you like. And I'm going to shade in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of shaded green. Now I'm going to look at my second part. My second fraction. What's my numerator? 1. So now I'm going to shade in 1 piece a completely different color right next to my other shaded area. So I have 6 sections in green and 1 in purple. My numerator gets shaded in. In the first example, my numerator is 5. I shaded it in 5 pieces. My numerator is 2. I shaded in 2 pieces. Total, 7 of the 10 pieces are shaded in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In our example here, 7 of the 10 pieces are shaded in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, guys, make sure that you have that example and then save it. You're going to save that by clicking the circle and the down arrow. And then go to your next page. The top right corner, this arrow. I'm moving my mouse so you can make sure that we see it. You're going to click that arrow. I want you to show me 2 more ways that we decomposed, broke apart 7/10. I want you to show me 2 more ways that we can decompose 7/10. What number plus what number equals 7? What's your denominator? 10. Okay. And whatever numbers you choose here for your numerator, that's what you're shading in. If it helps, draw 7 circles again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles. And then just separate them. Draw a line anywhere you like to separate those 7 circles. There's a line. How many pieces are up top? How many are on bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could use 5 plus, how many are on top? 2. So how many pieces will I shade in? 5 one color and 2 in the second color. All right, guys, go ahead, pause this, rewind if you need to. And I want you to show me one final example on your own. What's another equation? What plus what equals 7? And don't forget to add your denominator to all of your fractions. Your final step is going to be to shade in your pieces. Once you finish, just click Save.